Saintess Mansion. 5 years ago.
Your Highness Saintess, as long as you can heal my legs, no matter the conditions.
Shen Cheng, the third prince.
I will agree to you all. I only beg that in this life I am not a cripple for the rest of my days.
Wasn't I dead?
Your Highness Saintess, I beg for your mercy.
Sheng Tseng, the fifth prince.
Please save the fifth prince. He is about to succumb.
Your Highness. What's wrong, Your Highness? Your Highness was just at the heaven worship ceremony.
Kun Lan, the Saintess' handmaid.
Accepting the mandate of heaven as the Saintess.
Baizi, Saintess' handmaid.
Perhaps you are a bit overexhausted?
The heaven worship ceremony?
Yes. Just now at the heaven worship ceremony. Among the crowd. You were chosen by the divine light. That scene? When this servant thinks of it now, my heart is still racing.
I have actually been reborn. And reborn at the time, when I had just become the Saintess.
Jiang Huaning, for all eternity. You shall only be trampled beneath my feet.
Shen Cheng. I used all my providence to heal your meridians and bones, aiding your ascent to the position of crown prince. I bore your children. Yet you conspired with Jiang Jinyu to brutally murder my own flesh and blood. How are you any different from a beast? Shen Cheng, Jiang Jinyu, Zishan, Pei Yunqi. The bone-deep agony of my past life, I will make you repay it 1,000-fold, 10,000-fold. I have just accepted the mandate of heaven. My providence is not yet stable. Even if I were to exhaust my providence, I could only save one person.
The heaven worship ceremony has just concluded. This servant knows, at this time, I should not disturb the Saintess's cultivation, but the fifth highness, he is terminally ill and at death's door. Your Highness the Saintess, I beg you, save the life of the fifth prince.
The fifth highness is plagued by chronic illness. He should naturally return to his manor to recuperate. How could he have the Saintess exhaust her providence to save him?
No, that is not the case.
Since my birth, my legs have been crippled. I have endured the scorn of the world. Within this deep palace, I have tasted the bitterness of neglect. I possess great ambitions in vain, for I am hindered by this broken body, unable to move a single step. Fifth brother has been weak and sickly for years. Even if his treatment is delayed, it would not matter. I am different. If I were to be healed, I would surely strive for good governance, ensuring that our Daking remains prosperous and its people live in peace, ushering in a golden age.
Your Highness, watch your words. You are currently merely a prince. The prosperity and peace of Daking rest with His Majesty, not with you.
What do you mean?
Sister, how can you say such treasonous words? Apologize to the third highness at once.
The person I choose is you. Come with me.
I thank the Saintess for your mercy. On behalf of the Highness this servant, kowtows to you.
Why did you not choose me? Did you turn a deaf ear to everything I just said? My heart is with the common people, and my ambition is for the realm.
Losing your composure already. So what if I heard you? Heaven's mandate is set, each bears their own fate. Not being chosen by me is your fate.
My legs are crippled. Although it is heaven's mandate, you as the Saintess need only exhaust some providence to change my fate against the heavens. Why do you stand by and watch me suffer?
Exhausting providence. What is exhausted is far more than just providence. It is my very lifespan. Why should I take such a risk to save you?
Just because my mother is the mistress of the palace. As long as you can heal my legs, once I ascend to the position of crown prince, you shall be the crown princess. When I inherit the throne in the future, I can grant you the honor of being the mother of the world. What are you laughing at?
Setting aside whether you can even inherit the throne. Even if you do inherit it, I am the Saintess, holding the highest rank a subject can achieve. Even His Majesty treats me with great respect. Why would I condescend to be a mere crown princess for you? Furthermore, you are currently just a prince, not even the crown prince.
You...
Come with me.
Sister, if you are angry, then take it out on me. But the third prince's legs concern the fate of the nation. We cannot just stand by and do nothing. If you insist on refusing to save him, I will kneel here indefinitely.
Since you like kneeling, then go kneel outside the door. Do not soil my Saintess manner.
Jiang Huaning, do not be so arrogant. If it weren't for you stealing Chuanyu's title of Saintess, why would we have to endure your humiliation here?
The third prince has committed insubordination. Slap his mouth.
Wicked servant! You actually dare to hit me?
Insolent speech. Slap him again.
Zhao Cheng. Jiang Huning. Have you gone mad? Strange. Why does Jiang Huning feel like she's become a different person compared to her previous submissive self? She is completely different.
I am the Saintess by mandate of heaven. How can I allow you to insult me with words? The position of Saintess is ordained by heaven and bestowed by His Majesty. What you just said, is it questioning the mandate of heaven or questioning His Majesty's sagacious judgment?
Zhang Huning. Wait until I ascend to that supreme throne. I will surely make you regret this.
The future is still uncertain. Furthermore, as long as I am still the Saintess, and you are still a prince, you will always be a rank below me.
The meditation room at the Saintess's palace.
The fifth Prince Shen Xing. His birth mother was of low status, and he has always lived in the cold palace. In my previous life I intended to save him after healing Shen Cheng. I didn't expect him to die the next day. This is not an illness, it is poison.
Poison.
The poison has already invaded your heart meridians. If left untreated, I'm afraid you won't survive the night.
Saintess, can even you not save me?
You want to live. Then, from now on you must only listen to me. You will do whatever I say.
I have prepared a bowl of hot porridge for you. Please consume it quickly.
Why have you prepared porridge for me?
I observed that your complexion was poor, and thought that consuming a bowl of hot porridge might improve your condition.
Thank you.
Are you feeling better?
Lady Saintess, the new menstrual cloths have been delivered.
This item is of a cold and yin nature. It is highly susceptible to exploitation by dark arts. As before, find a location in the courtyard to incinerate them completely. No residue whatsoever is permitted to remain. Is that understood?
Yes.
That maid just now. Her gaze was suspicious.
I am aware. Forcing the use of impure objects against the natural order will only result in self-inflicted consequences. The fish has taken the bait.
My lord, the item has been delivered. It was used by the Saintesses.
Are you certain? There is no error? If there is an error, I will execute you.
It is absolutely certain. The Saintess handed it to the servant personally. She specifically instructed the servant to incinerate it. The servant risked death to retrieve it. Take this. Remain silent. Leave the capital permanently. Thank you, miss. Thank you, my lord. The servant shall depart immediately. Departing now?
Are you certain this substance is truly consumable?
Certainly. Brother Zen. Ancient records state that the Saintess's blood contains primordial power. It is a legacy of divine mandate. Quick, test it immediately. Are you unharmed, Brother Zen?
It is of no consequence. I observed it. I observed it.
Emperor of Daking.
This investiture of the Saintess is an auspicious event.
Royal Palace.
I heard that the Saintess will soon deposit her blood onto the three-colored peonies. One may witness the phoenix ascending to the heavens. It is said that witnessing the phoenix ascending allows one to receive the Saintess's blessing. I am already unable to wait. Your Majesty, let us begin. Today is the grand investiture ceremony of the Saintess. We pray for the phoenix to take flight, to protect our Daking and ensure favorable weather. The phoenix is about to appear. The phoenix manifests. Daking is truly blessed. Such a wondrous sight. It is truly better to see it once than to hear of it 100 times. A crow. Why is it a crow? A crow. This is an ill omen.
Tomorrow in the Imperial Court,
A day ago.
You must ensure Jung Huning uses this blade of crow's blood. Yes.
The blood of the Saintess is incomparably sacred. When dripped upon the three-colored peony, a phoenix should have taken flight. Why did a crow emerge instead?
Because she is not the true Saintess. This humble subject Jiang Qianyu pays respects to your majesty.
You just said she is not the true Saintess.
Your Majesty, during the Saintess election, the Saintess stone only reacted to my blood. The Saintess stone cannot be wrong.
Sister, do you still intend to deceive His Majesty? Until when? If you tell the truth now, His Majesty might not necessarily punish you.
What on earth is going on?
Your Majesty, I do not know. What is she saying?
Your Majesty, to obtain the position of Saintess Jiang Huning, has deceived you because she's not the true Saintess at all.
Is this true?
It is naturally true,
She even committed the crime of deceiving the monarch.
because
Phoenix? It is a phoenix.
I am the true Saintess.
The peony blooms. The phoenix manifests. These are all symbols of the Saintess. But on the day of the selection, I clearly saw, when you touched the Saintess stone, a golden light suddenly appeared. What exactly is going on?
Your Majesty, sister must have used sorcery to steal the title of Saintess and deceive the Saintess stone. Such an ill-omened enchantress. The appearance of the crow is precisely a warning from the heavens. If she is not severely punished, we will surely suffer divine retribution, bringing disaster upon Daking.
How do you explain yourself?
Your Majesty, I am the Saintess. No explanation is needed.
Imperial Father, in Daking's selection of the Saintess, for thousands of years, such a situation has never occurred. The crow is an ill omen. This woman's identity is suspicious. If she stays in the palace, I fear it will cause a great disaster. I request Imperial Father's holy judgment.
Your Majesty, the golden phoenix has already proven that Lady Chanyu is the true Saintess, while this enchantress brings chaos to the palace and profanes the gods, invoking divine punishment and drawing out the crow. I implore your Majesty, execute her on the spot. Death by 1,000 cuts, to appease the wrath of heaven. Protect our Daking. May the nation's fortune endure. I concur. Guards, take this Zhang Huning and seize her.
Wait,
Why is he here?
Isn't that the fifth prince? Why is he here? I heard that the fifth prince has never been favored by his majesty and lives in the cold palace. His body is very weak. Looking at him now, he doesn't seem ill at all. What are you doing here?
Father Emperor, regarding the matter of the Saintess, your son has something to say.
Fifth brother, you came here without Father Emperor's summons. What is your crime? Why haven't you withdrawn yet?
The investiture of the Saintess is a grand event for Daking. All civil and military officials may observe the ceremony. Why can I not come?
You...
Bring the person in. Father Emperor, this person 3 days ago stole the Saintess's menstrual cloth, and with Chancellor Z, conducted a private transaction. That blood which supposedly summoned the Golden Phoenix was not hers at all. Instead, it was the Saintess's menstrual blood that was used to forge it.
It seems saving you wasn't in vain.
Speak. If you utter a single lie, I will ensure you die without an intact corpse.
Your Majesty, spare my life. It was Chancellor Z. He said he would pay a heavy price for the Saintess's menstrual blood. That is why this servant took the risk.
I did not. Your Majesty, this menstrual cloth is a woman's private item. What use would I have for it? I am wronged.
Indeed, Father Emperor. This wicked servant's words cannot be trusted at all. Chancellor Z is a pillar of the state. How could he do such a thing? This is slander.
Fifth Prince, I know my sister saved you, and you are grateful. But you really cannot tell such a lie.
Whether it is slander can be known with one test. I implore your Majesty to let the Saintess shed blood again, to verify her true identity.
Granted. A phoenix. The phoenix has appeared again. Now both of them have. The miraculous sight of a soaring phoenix. So who is the real Saintess?
Of course it is I, your Majesty. The Saintess can sense disasters. I have already foreseen that Daking will surely suffer a great drought. If preparations are not made early, the people will surely suffer.
If it is truly as she says, and a great drought descends, the consequences will be unimaginable. Indeed, Your Majesty.
Father Emperor, your son has already devised a disaster relief strategy. Once the great drought arrives, it will surely save the people from their misery. Please rest assured, Father Emperor.
Jiang Huning, your power has already been taken from my use. This omen of drought is incredibly clear. You must be very surprised. And quite desperate, aren't you? Your time of death has come.
I saw it. I saw it. The cracked earth. The withered crops. The dried up riverbeds. It is a great drought. A drought unseen in 100 years. In just a few days. In just a few days.
Good. With this prophecy, it will surely cause Jiang Huning to be utterly disgraced. Miss Jianyu, at the investiture ceremony, it will all depend on you.
Jiang Huning, whether it is the position of Saintess or your life, I will have them both.
Is that so? But as far as I know, there will be no drought at all. On the contrary, the celestial signs are abnormal and water vapor is surging. Over the next few days, torrential rain will fall from the heavens, continuous and without end. What taking faces will be a once-in-a-century disaster of flooding. Your Majesty, your servant believes. Your Majesty should immediately issue a decree to reinforce the river embankments, evacuate people from low-lying areas, and put all effort into flood relief.
A great flood. Isn't this the exact opposite of a drought? Indeed. So who should we listen to?
Absurd. Jiang Huning, there's a limit to your demonic nonsense misleading the public. In the 100 years of art taking, there has never been torrential rain during this season, let alone a flood. You are at your wit's end, making a final desperate struggle.
Your Majesty, your servant observed the celestial signs last night. Although clouds are gathering, there are no signs of heavy downpours or catastrophic flooding.
Your Majesty, every word this common girl says is the truth. This omen of drought is crystal clear. I do not seek the position of Saintess. But how could I dare to make light of the nation's fate?
Father Emperor, the Saintess is kind-hearted and exceptionally intelligent. Among the common people, she even has the reputation of being a little bodhisattva. How could she be a demoness? I beg Father Emperor to investigate thoroughly.
Then that crow, how do you explain that?
I said it. It was she who used sorcery. If anyone is to be seized, it should be her.
Fifth brother repeatedly defends Jiang Huning. Could it be that you has a private affair with her?
Third brother has been constantly praising Zhang Qian. What are your intentions?
You...
Enough. The appearance of the crow is an omen of great disaster. In this matter, it is better to believe it is possible than to believe it is not. Men, throw Jiang Huning into the dungeon to await her sentence. It's really raining. It's truly miraculous. Saintess. She is the true Saintess.
Your Majesty, do you believe what I said now?
How is this possible? What I clearly saw was a great drought. How could it be?
Haven't you all always wanted my ability? Since that is the case, I shall grant you an interesting ability. I have cast a secret technique within this blood. You will only see something that is the complete opposite of the true future.
It is rumored that the Saintess possesses the power to predict disasters. You are indeed the chosen one.
Your Majesty, this humble subject has calculated the several areas that will soon be severely affected by the disaster. They are Jingzhou, Yuzhou, and Langzhou.
Since ancient times, floods have destroyed crops and houses, leaving the people displaced. Do my ministers have any good strategies? My son, do you have any ideas?
This flood has come suddenly. Your son has no countermeasure for the moment. Moreover, Imperial Father, you are aware that I have a leg ailment. Your son has always felt that treating my leg is the most urgent matter.
Treating your leg? Even if you were not a cripple, of what use would you be to me?
Imperial Father, your son has a solution.
Fifth brother, this is a major matter of state. There is no room for your nonsense here. Withdraw at once.
Your Majesty, currently among all the ministers in court, no one can devise a strategy. Listening to the fifth prince's opinion would do no harm. Furthermore, In my prophecy, this humble subject saw a person radiating golden light. Like your majesty, he is a lucky star of Daking. He will surely resolve this flood for Daking.
Golden light? Could it be that what the Saintess saw is the future son of heaven? Is this true?
It is absolutely true.
What lucky star? This is sheer nonsense.
I am the Saintess. What I see and feel is guided by the heavens. How can you allow yourself to question it?
Your Majesty, disaster relief is the foundation of the people's welfare. In previous years, this matter was mostly handled by the third prince. This year, in my opinion, it should still be handled by the third prince. I second the motion. Zhao Xing. What good strategy do you have?
Your son proposes that in the 3 regions of Yozhou, Qingzhou, and Liangzhou, we recruit young and strong laborers to reinforce the dams, simultaneously organize the people to evacuate to higher ground in advance. Regarding the preparation of supplies, we can mobilize the reserves from local granaries, while calling upon wealthy merchants to donate grain and goats. Additionally, medical officers can be dispatched with the teams to prevent post-disaster epidemics.
You have never studied. How could you have such insights?
Imperial father, as a prince, I know I must not bring shame to the imperial family. Therefore, in my spare time, I read some books.
Your Majesty, the 5th prince has finished speaking. I immediately felt as if warm sunshine had descended upon my entire body. This must be guidance from the heavens.
This is excellent, Zhao Xing. Regarding the matter of disaster relief, I shall grant you full authority over it. You must minimize the losses at all costs.
Yes. Imperial father, then regarding this person who impersonated the Saintess and disrupted the order of the court, how should she be dealt with?
Impersonating the Saintess is an unpardonable crime. Seize her. Drag her out.
Your Majesty, have mercy. Your Majesty, this humble woman did not deceive the monarch. Someone in a dream told me that I am the true Saintess. That is why I committed such a foolish act. I thought the dream was a divine revelation. I beg your Majesty for mercy.
Imperial father, considering her sincerity, please spare her life.
I ask your Majesty to show leniency.
Imperial father, the laws of the land are strict and fair. If she is not punished, how can the public be appeased?
Drag her away. Execute her immediately. Your Majesty, I have here the death-exempt gold plaque bestowed by the late Emperor. I ask your Majesty, for the sake of the late Emperor, to spare her life.
I did not expect Zishan to actually go this far. For Jiang Qinyu. Very well. It is just as well to have this plaque used up sooner. It saves me trouble in the future.
Out of respect for the late Emperor, the death penalty is waived, but the crime of deceiving the monarch cannot go unpunished. Guards, slap her across the face 20 times.
Yes.
These are just a few slaps. Jiang Qinyu. Enjoy them slowly.
Miss John, why do you not express your gratitude yet?
Thank you, your Majesty. This humble woman shall take her leave.
Wait.
Saintess, what else do you have to say?
Your Majesty, my sister said just now that someone appeared in her dream, telling her she was the Saintess, and deceived her. I have just performed a divination, and discovered that her mind has been clouded by something malevolent. As the Saintess, I implore your Majesty to summon the golden juice of 100 men, to exorcise the demons and suppress the evil within her. This is to prevent the evil aura from causing chaos in the harem and harming your Majesty.
Golden juice, isn't that just liquid manure? Golden juice of 100 men, to prevent the demonic aura from causing chaos in the palace. I grant it.
Sister, please enjoy it for a moment. I will help you with the exorcism right now.
No. I don't want to drink this.
Sister, I am doing this to help you. This won't do. Jiang Qinyu, my revenge against you has only just begun.
The exorcism is complete. The investiture ceremony continues. Zhang Yuning, from now on, you are the sole Saintess of our Daking. May the Saintess protect our Daking. May the weather be favorable, and the country be prosperous, and the people at peace. May the foundation of our dynasty last for 10,000 generations. Welcome the Saintess. Heaven bless Daking. Long live the Emperor. May the Saintess live forever.
Saintess, the 5th prince is kneeling outside the palace, saying he's here to bear thorns and ask for punishment.
Please punish me, Saintess.
What is the meaning of this?
I discovered the maid trading with Zizun, so I sent people to capture them. I have disrupted the Saintess's plan. Please punish me.
You did this to save me. Before making such a decision, what wrong have you done? Please get up.
Your Highness the Saintess, I am willing to swear by my heart to never betray you.
What is wrong with you? Quickly, follow me inside. This isn't right. Your body, logically speaking, should have improved. But this is much slower than I imagined. There's no reason for it. In recent days, pay attention to rest and do not overwork yourself. This divination is exactly the same as in the previous life. The general is in trouble, and the border pass will surely fall. In the previous life, it was after knowing the divination that I took Shen Cheng to the border. Not only did I rescue the heavily injured Pei Yunqi, but I also allowed Shen Cheng to establish military merit, solidifying his position as crown prince. Such a good opportunity. I cannot let it pass. You should rest early today. Tomorrow, under the guise of disaster relief, we will set out for the border.
Good. Shen Xing's room. If I recover too quickly, would you no longer care for me as you do now?
Brother Zen, didn't you drink the Saintess's blood and gain the power of precognition? How could you be wrong? Is it because you didn't feel it with your heart?
I saw the earth cracking with my own eyes. This is the scene of a great drought. How could it be a rainstorm?
I'm afraid we've been played. That wasn't Zhang Huning's blood at all.
Bring the person in.
It must be Shen Xing's doing.
That wretch. Daring to ruin my great plans. However, these few days, everyone stay quiet. We cannot further provoke Imperial Father's displeasure, but this debt, I will settle it sooner or later.
Your Highness is absolutely right. It is late tonight. This humble official takes his leave.
Your Highness. Tonight. Let me stay and serve you.
I am tired tonight. I want to rest well.
Yes. Brother Zen,
Outside Shen Cheng's palace.
tonight. Can I go to your place?
Tonight. You should go home first.
You? You're disgusted by me.
I just think you stink. No. I feel too tired. Your mouth is full of golden juice. There are 100 people. The secret guard reports.
Zhang Tianyu's room.
The Saintess will leave the capital tomorrow morning, heading to the border to manage the floods.
Villain, it's all your fault. The most foolish thing about Jiang Huning is that she has a heart to save the world, as long as she leaves the capital. I will have an opportunity to deplete her luck. The border. The one currently leading troops in battle at the border. Which general is it?
Replying to Miss. It is General Pei.
What a coincidence. Prepare the carriage immediately. We set out for the border tonight. We must arrive before Jiang Huning.
Yes.
At the age of 10, Jiang Huning accidentally fell into the water. It was General P who saved her. Jiang Huning. I'd like to see if someone who saved your life collapses before your eyes. Will you stand by and watch them die? This is the Saintess's jade pendant. I will get there before Jiang Huning. Find P Yunshi. Cripple his martial arts. Then take the jade pendant and drop it nearby. This way, General P will surely think that it was the Saintess who wanted to harm him. In this manner, not only can I deplete Jiang Huning's luck, but also sow discord between General P and the Saintess. This way, even if Jiang Huning saves him, so what? General P will only think that Jiang Huning harmed him on purpose, and then bestow favor upon him. Miss is truly brilliant. Saintess, just as you expected, Jiang Qianyu secretly left the city, heading towards the border.
As expected, in my previous life at the border, encountering the heavily injured Pei Yunqi was not a coincidence. Jiang Jinyu must have been at the border
The
then
film
as
was
well.
translated and
This time,
narrated by
I will
M
no
Media.
longer be the snipe and the clam locked in a struggle. I will be the fisherman who casts the net.
I didn't expect to find him so quickly. It really was effortless.
Forest.
Attack. Rest assured, I will only cripple your martial arts, without harming your health.
Who are you? Why are you trying to harm me?
General P, don't blame me. If you must blame someone, then blame my sister. This road is the only path to the border. Jiang Huning, enjoy this grand gift I prepared for you.
No wonder in my previous life, Pei Yunqi kept insisting that I had staged the whole thing. That I was not his savior, but his enemy. It turns out, all of this was Jiang Qinyu's doing. She deliberately severed Pei Yunqi's tendons and left my jade pendant behind. Her purpose was to make Pei Yunqi hate me and loathe me. In this way, I would not only lose my fortune, but also make Pei Yunqi hate me. It truly was killing two birds with one stone. Jiang Qinyu, this time, please suffer the consequences of your own actions.
In the carriage. How did your hand get injured?
It is nothing.
The wound is so deep. How can it be nothing?
You. Are you angry?
I would not dare.
It is rare for you to show some temper.
Saintess, if there is anything in the future, just give me your orders. How could you hurt yourself like this? Do you know how important you are to me?
It is just a bit of blood. It does not matter.
I said I would protect you, which means I cannot let you lose even a single strand of hair from now on, no matter what happens. You must not hurt yourself. If you do not agree, I will.
Fine. I promise you.
You must be hungry. Have something to eat.
Did you make this? The taste is quite good. I did not expect you to have such a skill.
Saintess, there's a fork in the road ahead. Which way should we go? Saintess, it is getting dark. There is still some distance to the camp. It is safer to take the main road. If we take the path, I'm afraid there will be wild beasts.
Take the path.
Take the path.
Jiang Qinyu, this time, I will pass General Pei's grand gift on to you.
Calculating the time.
The camp.
Jiang Huning should have saved Pi Yunqi and returned to the camp by now. Why is it only you? Where is General P?
What are you saying, sister? What general?
Hanggu is vast. General P fought the enemy bravely and is now missing. Sister, on your way here, did you really find nothing?
There was nothing at all.
That is impossible.
Sister, what do you mean by this? Could it be that's on the way here? There must be something?
No, it is nothing. I was just asking casually.
Then, sister, why did you suddenly come to the border?
I heard. But the war at the border is critical, and there is a shortage of logistics personnel. So I wanted to come and help.
I am tired. I will go back and rest first.
What did you say?
Zhang Qianyu's tent.
Jiang Huning did not take the main road.
The film was
No wonder she did not bring Pi Yunqi back.
narrated by M.
It turns out she
Media.
took the side path. There is no other way. We can only get Pi Yunqi back first. Then bring him into her tent. I do not believe she would just stand by and watch him die.
This is
An assassin. Let us go. We are going to catch the assassin.
Miss Zhang, the person has been brought here.
Fortunately, he is still breathing.
There is an assassin. Catch the assassin.
Run quickly. What are you all doing?
A dark shadow was seen just now, entering younger sister's tent. It must be an assassin. The assassin is over there.
Seize him immediately.
Elder sister, do not misunderstand. This is not an assassin. This is General P.
General Pei. It really is General Pei. Why is General Pei here with you?
It must be that younger sister saved General Pei. Just now we saw a dark shadow entering the tent, and there were bloodstains outside the door. We thought there was an assassin. Thinking about it now, it was I who misunderstood.
Elder sister, you have misunderstood.
Younger sister, saving General K is a good thing. Younger sister, there is no need to be so secretive. Younger sister came all alone to find General K and brought him back to the camp to care for him so meticulously. Presumably, you have developed romantic feelings for General Pei. Otherwise, why would you come all this way and even beg me to save him?
No, it is not like that.
I did not expect Miss Zhang to be so deeply devoted to General Pei. Miss Zhang is truly thoughtful. When General Pei wakes up, he must thank you properly.
It is not like that.
Since that is the case, General Pei should continue to be cared for by younger sister.
My medical skills are not proficient. I'm afraid I will not be able to care for General P well. It is better if elder sister does it.
Fifth Highness, what is wrong with you?
My heart hurts so much.
Younger sister, you see, the fifth prince's old illness has flared up again. I have a patient to care for here. Younger sister, do not decline. Continue to take care of General Pei.
Jiang Huaning, I will never let you off.
Let me go. Let me die. Let me die. General Pei, you mustn't. Let me go. You mustn't. Let me go. Let me die.
General P, what are you doing?
Miss Zhang, my meridians are completely severed. I have become a cripple. Rather than living ignobly in this world, it is better to let me die. Miss Zhang, your kindness in saving my life, I can only repay in the next life.
Don't, General P. I know someone who can save you.
Who? The enemy has been besieging the city for days, and our soldiers have suffered heavy casualties. What is even more hateful is that they used trickery to cut off our food supplies. If this continues, we will be defeated without a fight.
You need not worry. Regarding this, the Fifth Highness has already devised a strategy.
The Fifth Highness, is this true?
The Fifth Highness's strategy lies here.
Everyone. Camel Mountain is the mandatory passage for their provision transport. Here the cliffs stand tall, making it easy to defend and hard to attack. We can set an ambush here, then circle around to the rear to cut off their supplies. Once the enemy's provisions are intercepted, their morale will surely fall into chaos. At that time, we will strike with all our forces, and we will surely turn defeat into victory.
Brilliant. I have been in the army for many years, yet I have never seen such an extraordinary scheme. If the plan succeeds, we will surely win victory from the very start.
In just half a month, he actually devised such a strategy. He is indeed exceptionally gifted.
But, although General Pei has awakened, his meridians are damaged, and he cannot hold a blade. If we lose our commander, this war, how should it be fought?
Is there not the Fifth Prince?
The Fifth Highness is of noble status. If something were to happen,
For the people of Daking, I am willing to fight.
the Fifth Highness is peerless in wisdom and courage. This subordinate is impressed.
The film was
Saintess,
translated and
Saintess,
narrated by
Saintess, I beg you
Media.
to save me. I do not want to spend my whole life as a useless cripple.
Your meridians are shattered. Even the gods would find it hard to save you.
Saintess, I have heard it all. As long as you are willing to consume your own providence, you can help me don my armor once more.
Who told you that?
Sister, it was I who told General P. I saw that General P was depressed every day, and I couldn't bear it, so I spoke of this matter. If sister wants to blame someone, then blame me.
Saintess, I beg of you to help me. As long as you are willing to save me, gold, silver, manors, whatever I have, I can give it all to you. Or, I will do whatever you ask.
In the previous life, you also said you were willing to do anything for me. But in the end, what I received was your betrayal. The Saintess's fortune is tied to the fate of the nation. If I were to save you, It would damage the fate of Daking. When the world falls into chaos, then can you take responsibility for it?
General P was injured for the sake of Daking, and for the people, you should save him.
The battle at Pangu Pass resulted in heavy casualties. Which of the returning soldiers did not fight for the people of Daking? There are so many injured people. Am I supposed to save them all? Should I, for the sake of saving them, disregard the fate of the people of Daking?
We still have important matters to discuss. The rest of you please step out.
You may choose not to save others, but you cannot refuse to save General P. Years ago when you fell into the lake and nearly died, it was General P who saved you. Now that he has become a cripple, how can you stand by and watch him die?
What do you mean by standing by and watching him die? Is he not perfectly fine, kneeling right here?
The general has spent his life on the battlefield. Now that he has come to this end, how do you expect him to endure such humiliation? How is this any different from letting him die?
I would rather be wrapped in horsehide on the battlefield than drag out a feeble existence. Had I known it would come to this, I would have preferred to die on the battlefield.
Your life belongs to you. If you want to die, then go ahead and die. In my life, I, Jiang Huining, despise nothing more than a coward like you.
You actually called me a coward.
Seeking death just because your meridians are severed. Are you not a coward?
You understand nothing at all.
General P keeps saying, you wants to serve the country. But is there really no other way to serve, besides being on the battlefield? Logistics, military formations, which of these does not require strategic planning? The backbone of Daking's men is not demonstrated through self-destruction.
Is what he said not correct? Hey Yuki, in this lifetime, you should just accept being a cripple.
General.
P. Yunqi's tent.
Are you feeling better?
Thank you for your concern, Miss Zhang. I am much better.
General. Do not be too sad. I will help you persuade my sister.
There is no need. She is right. The Saintess's fortune concerns the world. She has no reason to disregard the people of the world. For the sake of one person like me. Perhaps I should do as she said. And serve the country through military strategy.
Jiang Huining, she only spoke a few casual words, yet PNC took them to heart like this. What is this?
That day I was heavily injured and encountered an ambush on the way back to camp. This jade pendant must have been left by the enemy.
Isn't this my sister's jade pendant?
What did you say?
On the day of my coming-of-age ceremony, Father gave me and my sister 2 jade pendants as birthday gifts. It is this very one.
Who are you? Why do you want to harm me? It's her. She sent someone to harm me. She even deliberately severed my meridians.
I understand now. My sister harmed you on purpose, and then forced you to beg her to treat your injuries, so she could bestow a favor upon you, and use that debt of gratitude to control you. How malicious.
As the Saintess, how could she be so cruel? I will kill her.
General, I'm just like you. The position of Saintess should have been mine, but my sister used sorcery to steal the position of Saintess from me. How could I not want revenge as well?
Once I have recovered from my injuries, I will make her pay the price.
Do not worry, General. Once we return to the capital, I will find the best physician to treat you. At that time, we will take our revenge together.
Jiang Huining's tent. Stop drinking. You are in a bad mood.
No, I'm not. I am in a very good mood. In all these years. This is the best I have ever felt.
I will go brew some hangover soup for you.
Don't leave.
All right. I won't leave.
Today. I did not save Pei Yunqi. Do you also think that I have a venomous heart?
Whatever you do, you must have your own reasons.
I once had a very, very long dream. In the dream, I was still the Saintess of Daking. I strictly performed my duties and cared for the world. I was wholeheartedly kind to everyone. In the end, what I received in return was betrayal and death by 1,000 cuts. So, now that I have a second chance, I will make those who insulted me Pay the price. I will never be the little bodhisattva again.
Then just be my little bodhisattva, alright?
The tea is here.
Go. Everyone get out. Jang Huning. What is so great about you? That I the Prime Minister fancy you. Is your good fortune. Since you refuse to comply, then don't blame me for being impolite. Once the rice is cooked, you will have to marry me whether you want to or not.
Bathtub in the Saintess's manor.
Zhaoning. Tonight, you can only be mine alone. Zhaoning, you are mine. How is it you?
If not me, who else did you expect? How dare someone like you touch her? You are seeking death.
The film
Prime
was
Minister Z.
translated and
This
narrated
foot washing
by
water.
Media.
Does it taste good?
Jang Huning, you knew I would come, didn't you? Why did you find someone to humiliate me like this? You and I grew up together. This bit of sentiment, you no longer care for it, do you?
Sentiment, when you tricked me out of my heart's blood, helped Jiang Chenyu, and moved against me. Why didn't you mention sentiment then?
What are you talking about? This Prime Minister does not understand. I don't understand.
Since the Prime Minister likes underhanded methods so much, then please, Prime Minister, endure your own sins well. Come in.
What does this mean? What are you going to do? If not for Miss Chanyu's strategic planning and meticulous care, we would have lost our lives long ago.
The taste of being humiliated. Is it not like being unable to live, yet unable to die? When you bullied and humiliated me back then, my pain was 10 times 100 times worse than this. This is all what you owe me.
How can this be? So you have already experienced all of this. In this life, you have returned for revenge.
Since you have already seen it, then all of this is your own doing.
Don't Zhaoning. This was all Zhang Chanyu. That woman Zhang Chanyu. She deceived me. I was wrong. I truly know I was wrong. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Now you know you were wrong. It's too late. Do you still remember? In the previous life, you all treated me the same way. What's wrong with you?
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
You've been drugged with an aphrodisiac? Zishan actually went so far as to light the passion incense.
I am sorry, Saintess. I should not have offended you. I'm okay. Go. Leave quickly.
It is actually burning heart powder. This drug is potent. If the antidote is not taken in time, one will die from body explosion. He became like this because of me. I cannot leave him be. I will not leave. It was my momentary carelessness that caused you to be drugged. I will take responsibility for you. What are you doing? If you don't take the antidote, you will die.
I don't need your pity. I want you to be willing. Zhang Huining. I like you. Since a long, long time ago, I have been fond of you. I want to ask you. Have you ever had even half a bit of affection for me? As expected, it was just my unrequited wish. Just pretend you heard nothing. You should go. I can manage on my own. You're awake. I will take responsibility for you.
I don't need it. You are my person. Naturally, I cannot watch you suffer and do nothing. Moreover, you are also a prince. And even more likely the future emperor. Saving you is also my duty. You need not blame yourself.
I understand. Everything done yesterday was merely to save me. However, my feelings for you will not change, unswerving in this lifetime. I do not need your pity. I want you to be willing. Zhang Huaning. I like you. Since a very, very long time ago. I have been fond of you.
In this life of mine, I will never trust any man again.
Your Highness the Saintess, His Majesty summons you and the fifth prince to the palace immediately.
With the flood disaster resolved, and the number of refugees drastically reduced, it is all thanks to the merits of you two. Zhao Xing has further stabilized the borders, with illustrious military achievements. This time I shall reward you handsomely. Proclaim my imperial edict. From this day forward, invest Shen Xing as the crown prince of the dynasty. Your Majesty, although the fifth prince has achieved military merit, the heir apparent is the foundation of the state. To confer the title so hastily, is it perhaps too rash? Your Majesty, the position of crown prince concerns the state. I hope your Majesty will think twice. The fifth prince quelled chaos and stabilized the country, and assisted the Saintess in water management, saving the people from the depths of misery. With such achievements, how is he unworthy of the position of crown prince? This matter is no longer up for discussion. The Saintess predicted the disaster, and helped the people of my Daking remain safe and sound. I bestow 10,000 liang of gold, and 1,000 mu of fertile land.
I thank your Majesty for your great grace.
I thank your Majesty for your great grace.
That bastard, Shen Xing. On what grounds is he the crown prince? My mother is the empress. His mother is just a lowly maid.
The film was
In what way am I
translated
inferior to
and
him?
narrated
Your Highness, please calm your anger.
How can you expect me to calm down? Where is Zizun? Didn't he vow solemnly and tell me that he could win over Zhang Huaning? Where is he?
Your Highness, I also did not expect this Zhang Huaning to be so skilled at bewitching people's hearts. Not only did Zia Zun fail, but he was instead by Zhang Huaning, infatuated to the point of losing his mind. I went to advise him, but he actually insulted me. He completely disregards me.
This is preposterous. Someone come.
Your Highness,
Summon Zizun to me.
third prince, do you not know? Prime Minister Z has already gone mad.
What did you say? He is mad?
Yes, I heard Prime Minister Z is acting crazily, locking himself in his room all day, and talking nonsense. Not only does he kowtow to the Saintess's portrait, but he also keeps muttering that he was wrong.
How could this be?
It must be Zhang Huaning. She must have done something. I even wanted to use her for my own purposes. I did not expect this woman to be so clever. She cannot be allowed to remain any longer.
But the Saintess's manor is heavily guarded, and the Crown Prince's secret guards patrol day and night.
I have a candidate in mind. Who can assist your Highness?
Your Highness, General Pei requests an audience.
He is finally here.
Let him in.
Greetings, Third Prince.
General P, is your health any better?
Thank you for your concern, Lady Chanyu. My injuries have mostly healed. However, my hand, I can no longer hold a blade. Were it not for this, I would have stormed the Saintess's manor long ago, to take my revenge.
If force cannot be used, then one must use strategy.
A witchcraft doll.
Currently, the Saintess is suspicious of me. And Chanyu, you are the only one with a chance to get close to her. As long as this object is placed within her room, it will be enough to bring about John Huning's death.
Using such underhanded methods is truly an ignoble victory. Better report her severing my meridians to His Majesty, and let His Majesty punish her severely.
The Saintess's status is noble. Even His Majesty does not dare to move against her lightly. Moreover, with only a jade pendant as evidence, you cannot prove anything. You were originally brave and divine, unparalleled in the world. But now, you have fallen to such a state because of her. Do you not wish for revenge?
There is something the general does not know. My sister has not only bewitched the emperor's heart, but is also secretly using children to test medicines, causing many deaths. If the general can eliminate my sister as soon as possible, it would also be a blessing for the people.
Testing medicines on children? Is she truly so devoid of conscience?
It is absolutely true.
Fine. I understand.
Saintess, General P has been kneeling at the gate of the Saintess's manor since early this morning. Please go and take a look.
Hey Yunki. He is finally here. I have been waiting for you for a long time. General Pei, why are you kneeling at the gate of my manor in broad daylight, inviting public criticism?
Since I became a useless man, I have been despondent all day. Last time in the military tent, I received guidance from the Saintess, which reignited my will to live. Now that my health has improved, I hope to serve by the Saintess's side, as your servant, to repay this kindness.
There are thousands of ways to repay a kindness. It is not strictly necessary to stay by the Saintess's side. General P, you should get up soon. If your health suffers, it would make the Saintess appear to be mistreating a high official.
A drop of kindness should be repaid with a gushing spring, let alone the Saintess's grace of rebirth, only by staying by the Saintess's side. Can I demonstrate my utmost sincerity? Moreover, if the Crown Prince can stay, why can I not stay?
I am naturally different from you.
How are we different? I hope your highness the Crown Prince will enlighten me.
Has General P perhaps mistaken something? The one who saved you was Zhang Qianyu. The debt of saving a life is greater than the heavens. If you wish to repay the favor, naturally you should seek her instead.
Miss Chanyu did save me, but without the Saintess, I fear I would have long since perished. This is a matter between the Saintess and me. I hope your highness the Crown Prince will not interfere.
What if I say no?
Enough. General Pei, my Saintess manor does not lack servants. You may leave.
If her ladyship the Saintess does not agree, I shall remain kneeling and not rise.
Are you threatening me? Your face is indeed quite handsome. Are you truly willing to stay?
A man of honor's word is given, and cannot be retracted.
If I say that if General Pei stays, you can only help wash my feet, would you be willing?
I am willing to follow the Saintess's commands.
Since General Pei has such kind intentions, it would be improper for me to refuse General Pei's wish. If you wish to stay, then stay.
Thank you, Saintess, for granting my request.
The inner courtyard of the Saintess Manor.
You arrived quite quickly. How is it you?
A while ago.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
T Yunchi. You are not even worthy of touching a single one of her toes. Why can it not be me? I am more handsome than him. And I wash feet better than he does. That brute is clumsy and awkward. He cannot even test the water temperature correctly. How could he perform such delicate work?
What am I to say about you?
You do not believe me. I have read medical texts and learned some massage techniques. I will surely satisfy you. Is this water temperature suitable?
I will do it myself. You may withdraw.
I have said, as long as you are willing, I am willing to do anything for you.
What Saintess? I see her as nothing but a demoness, to even humiliate the crown prince.
What has happened to my daughter? Why has so much time passed? Without any news?
Indeed. Can she be cured? At least give us an answer. Treating an illness is not the work of a single day. Go back and wait for now. As soon as there is news, I will notify you immediately. Who are you? What were you just saying? Children? What children?
We are all commoners from nearby. Our children have all fallen ill, so they were sent to the Saintess Manor for treatment. But so much time has passed, and there has not been any news at all.
Although they say the Saintess has a miraculous healing touch, but so much time has passed, and not even a shadow of a person has been seen. We are indeed worried.
Indeed.
It seems Lady Chanyu was telling the truth. Zhang Yuning, you truly have the heart of a viper. Saintess, please have some tea.
It is too cold. Baiji, bring some hot tea.
Senses your tea?
Saintess, please have some tea.
My hand slipped just now, and I failed to catch the teacup, accidentally scalding the general. I am truly sorry. General, are you all right?
It is no matter. The Saintess need not worry.
Look, your neck is scalded red. Take some silver and go see a physician.
Saintess. You weren't scalded just now, were you? This is fresh tea brewed with dew. I collected from the lotus pond early this morning. Have a taste.
It is indeed quite good.
And you said you wanted to serve the Saintess, yet you can't wash feet or brew tea. What use are you?
I originally wanted to observe the Saintess's character a bit longer. Now it seems there is no need to wait. I must find an opportunity to plant the items in the Saintess's room.
God bless us.
Sister-in-law, is the child inside yours?
Yes, the one inside is my daughter. She's had a persistent high fever for days. I asked several physicians, and they all said they didn't know the cause. I had no other choice but to come and beg the Saintess. But listen to her crying so loudly. Could something have happened?
Although the Saintess has miraculous healing skills, but so much time has passed, and not even a shadow of a person has been seen, we are indeed worried.
Yes.
Could she be using the child to test medicine? She's not breathing.
How is this possible?
Narrated by
1-1.
Media.
1-1, wake up! Wake up, 1-1.
The Saintess is currently treating the patient without the Saintess's permission. How dare you barge in?
If we hadn't come in, were we supposed to just watch as she harmed a young child? Zhang Yuning as the Saintess. You should be protecting King. To lay a hand on a child, you are simply devoid of conscience.
She is not dead.
What did you say, Saintess? My daughter can still be saved?
Of course she can be saved. If you hadn't suddenly barged in just now, she would likely have woken up long ago.
Now that the body is lying right here, do you still intend to deceive us?
I have healed countless people, and I know what I am doing. Why does General Pei distrust me so?
Trust you? How do you expect me to trust you? My meridians are all severed. My martial arts are completely lost. And now I have become this. Neither human nor ghost. Is this not all thanks to you? You harmed me and humiliated me. I could endure all of that. But why did you have to slaughter innocent civilians?
Mother! 1-1. You're awake. That's good.
How is this possible?
For the grace of saving a life, this humble woman has no way to repay you. This hairpin is an heirloom of my family. Please, Saintess, accept it.
Healing the wounded and saving the dying is my duty. It is enough that the child is safe and sound. This hairpin, since it is a family heirloom, then please keep it safe.
Something is wrong. This child, wasn't she snatched away by you and killed during a drug trial?
What drug trial? Could it be that General P has lost your mind?
The Saintess is kind-hearted, providing free medical consultations and medicine daily. During the first half of the month, she even opened a kanji stall in the city to provide relief to the people. if you say the Saintess harms people? Great, General. Could you have made a mistake?
But just now, clearly,
Just now it was clearly you who suddenly barged in, interfering with the Saintess saving someone.
could it be that I have wronged her? No, this is impossible.
Thank you, Saintess. Come, let's go home.
What General Pei said just now. That your current state was all caused by me. But General Pei, these injuries were clearly inflicted by the enemy on the battlefield. What does it have to do with me?
Stop pretending. That day I was heavily wounded and narrowly escaped. But on the way back to camp I was ambushed. Although my eyes were blinded by medicinal powder, I could vaguely discern it was a woman who severed my meridians. Do you dare to say it wasn't you?
General Pei and I have no grievances or enmity. I have no reason to do such a thing.
Even now, you are still making excuses. On the day I was attacked, I found this jade pendant on my person. Tell me, is this jade pendant not yours? First you harmed me, then you intentionally showed me kindness. Don't you just want to see me kneeling humbly and begging for your mercy, just so you can enjoy the pleasure of toying with others?
This jade pendant is indeed from the Jiang family. But why do you think, General, that the jade pendant in your hand is mine?
They are identical. How is this possible?
This jade pendant was specially crafted by the Jiang family. There are only 2 such pieces in the world. It was during the coming of age ceremonies of Jiang Qinyu and me that the Jiang family gave them to us respectively. Our names are even engraved on the back.
Yue, it is Zhang Chanyu. It is Zhang Chanyu's jade pendant. It was Zhang Chanyu who severed my meridians. How is this possible?
Both jade pendants are in your hands. Why can't that be?
If you do not believe it,
Rest assured, I will only cripple your martial arts, without harming your health.
Who are you? Why do you want to harm me?
General P, do not blame me either. If you must blame someone, then blame elder sister.
The film was translated
How could it be like this?
and narrated
How
by
could it be like this?
Media.
It was actually Zhang Chanyu who harmed me, deliberately framing the Saintess.
this sister of mine, in order to frame me, really went to any lengths.
I have no grievances or enmity with her. Why would she harm me like this? I actually listened to her words, becoming her pawn.
Pei Yunqi, you are just like in the previous life. Extremely foolish. General Pei. General Pei. General Pei, what is wrong with you? General Pei, wake up. General Pei. Rest assured you will be fine.
If not for you using sorcery to seize it, this position of Saintess should have belonged to Chanyu. You. What I just saw was the previous life, our ending.
The previous life again. Could it be that the Saintess is truly a reincarnated person?
General, what are you doing?
So all of this had already happened in the previous life. In the previous life, I believed slanderous words, aided the villain, and caused your tragic death. No wonder you are unwilling to save me. It turns out, it is because I have wronged you.
General P. Things have come to this. Saying these words. What meaning is there left?
In the previous life, you used the pretext of praying for rain to hang me on the city wall for 3 days and 3 nights, and killed my daughter. Take my divine status. Since the rebirth began, day and night, I have been hating every single moment. I wish I could kill you all to avenge my you.
I was too stupid. I was simply beyond foolish. A man should take responsibility for his own actions. I owe you a life. I will return it to you now. Could you forgive me?
Hey Yunqi, do you think that by doing this, I will soften my heart? This is all what you owe me. No matter what you say or do, I will never forgive you. Guards, drag him out. Do not dirty my
The
manor.
film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Before you forgive me, I will not leave. Your Highness the Saintess, you have finally arrived. Please quickly examine His Majesty. Saintess. What is happening?
His Majesty has merely contracted a cold. It is nothing serious. Just take some warm pungent herbal decoction to relieve the exterior symptoms.
Sister, before His Majesty, how can you hide anything?
Presumptuous. The Saintess's medical skills are superb. How could she hide anything from His Majesty?
But His Majesty's face is turning dark. His complexion is deathly pale. This is clearly
Clearly what?
Clearly someone has cast the art of witchcraft.
Witchcraft. This is a forbidden art. Who would be so bold?
Imperial Father, a few days ago, did you not say that your waist and neck felt a needle-like pain? Is this not exactly the symptom of a voodoo doll being pricked? Imperial Father, witchcraft brings calamity to the country and the people. Back then the late Emperor had his lifespan shortened because of such evil arts. Now that Imperial Father's dragon body is unwell, if we do not investigate thoroughly, the dragon vein is damaged. My daking foundation, I fear it will be destroyed in a day.
If someone is really using such sorcery, how could the Saintess not know?
Your Highness senses, toiling daily for the people, straining your mind and spirit, not noticing for a moment, is also a common occurrence. Your Majesty, this humble daughter suggests a thorough investigation is best. It's better to be safe than sorry. Just in case.
Issue my decree. Search the palace. Yes. Reporting to Your Majesty, the eastern and western 6 palaces. The entire palace has been searched, and nothing was found.
Are you sure? All places have been searched.
Third Highness, all places have been carefully searched, except for the Saintess's residence.
Third Prince, what do you mean by this? Could it be you suspect that the Saintess wants to harm His Majesty?
The entire palace has already been searched. Why can't the Saintess's residence be searched? Could it be that the Saintess has a guilty conscience?
I think the one with a guilty conscience is someone else.
Crown Prince, what do you mean by that?
What do I mean? My royal brother knows clearly in his heart.
Silence. Since it is a thorough investigation, then investigate to the end. Treat everyone equally. Saintess, do you have any objections?
This humble daughter has no objections.
Yes. Reporting to Your Majesty, this servant found this under the locust tree outside the Saintess's residence. Having dug up this item, quickly bring it here. This is my birth chart. Saintess, this voodoo doll was found in your palace. What explanation do you have?
Your Majesty, please discern the truth. This subject truly does not know what this object is.
Sister, your words are quite strange. If you do not know what it is, then why would it appear in your residence?
The Saintess must harbor resentment toward Imperial Father. She has been nursing a grudge. Imperial Father, your son found it strange before. Why the Saintess repeatedly recommended 5th brother? It seems she helped 5th brother ascend to the position of Crown Prince, solely to usurp the throne. Now unable to wait any longer, she attempted to use this sorcery to assassinate Imperial Father.
Utter nonsense.
The evidence is right here. What explanation can you possibly have? 5th brother, Imperial Father has treated you so well. Why would you collude with this sorceress?
Sister, even if you desire to be the Empress, you cannot resort to such vicious methods.
Shen Xing, for your own selfish desires, you actually dared to plot against Imperial Father. This is nothing short of high treason. Imperial Father, for the prosperity of our dynasty, the peace of the common people, your son implores you, Imperial Father, severely punish the Crown Prince and the Saintess.
Good. Fine, you Saintess. Under only one person, And yet you are still not satisfied, even daring to plot regicide and usurp the throne. And you rebellious son, I pass the position of crown prince to you. This dragon throne would have been yours sooner or later, yet you were so impatient. Colluding with outsiders. Daring to curse and kill your father. Guards, seize the Saintess and the crown prince. Behead them immediately.
I shall see who dares touch her.
Rebellious son, are you planning to revolt?
Your Majesty, please wait.
What else do you have to say?
Please allow me to examine this object. If I cannot prove my innocence, then it will not be too late to execute me.
Your Majesty, you absolutely must not give it to her. Beware of the Saintess poisoning you again.
Shen Xing, how dare you be so insolent? Guards, give it to me.
Your Majesty, if I wanted to harm you, I would have no need for this voodoo doll at all. On this, it is not your birth date.
Nonsense. I clearly saw it with my own eyes just now. How could it be false?
This paper has been specially treated. Normally, nothing can be seen, only by placing it in a jade bowl. Can it reveal what is truly written on it?
Imperial Father, she is merely stalling for time. You must not believe her.
It is but a simple test in water. It will not take much time. Could it be that my imperial brother has a guilty conscience?
Utter nonsense. Why would I be guilty?
Bring the jade bowl. It changed. It really has changed. What on earth is going on?
Your Majesty, these are my birth dates.
Imperial Father, this person designed it this way. Firstly, to make you Imperial Father, believe the Saintess intended to harm you. Secondly, this technique can be used to curse the Saintess. This is a plan to kill two birds with one stone.
I prepared the voodoo doll with my own hands. How did the slip of paper become Jiang Huaning's birth dates? Damn it. What is going on?
Could it be Pei Yunqi? It was his doing.
Bury it.
Here.
Shen Cheng. This grand gift of treason. Do you like it?
Who could be so malicious as to plot against me and the Saintess?
Your Majesty, please do not be anxious. Although I do not have the power to turn the world upside down, I can use heavenly secrets to calculate.
Quick. How is it?
Your Majesty, within this hall, there is indeed someone endangering the realm and bringing chaos to the state. Third Prince. All of this was done by you, wasn't it?
You are slandering me with false accusations. Imperial Father, your son is loyal and devoted to you. The sun and moon can bear witness. How could I harbor any thoughts of treason? It must be this enchantress, harboring a grudge, and deliberately framing me.
Sister, even if you dislike the third prince and me, you cannot retaliate in such a manner. Witchcraft is a capital offense. This consort and his third highness absolutely cannot bear such a charge.
Your son begs Imperial Father to investigate thoroughly.
Imperial Father, your son has a witness.
Your servant Pei Yunqi pays respects to your Majesty. Your Majesty, this general risks death today to speak, only to expose the third prince's crime of treason. Several months ago, he used military merit as bait, promising to appoint me as the general who stabilizes the state, and ordered me to secretly assemble suicide squads, to wait for the opportune moment, to seize the throne. Is what you say true?
This is utter nonsense. Imperial Father, your son is disabled, and knows he is not fit for the throne. How could I have any intention of rebelling? His words are truly untrustworthy.
Your servant has evidence. In His Highness's study, in a hidden compartment under the third blue brick, lies the object used to curse your Majesty, a voodoo doll. As for the voodoo doll in the Saintess's manor, it was also hidden there by the third prince's men. Guards, go and search the third prince's study.
in front of the gate of the Saintess Manor.
Crown Prince. Are you here to mock me?
I am not that idle. However, if you truly wish to help the Saintess, then follow my arrangements. Both witness and physical evidence are present. Do you have anything else to say?
No, Imperial Father, it is not like this.
Rebellious son, I believe I have treated you well. I did not expect to raise such an unfaithful and unfilial thing like you. Now, how do you have the face to call me Imperial Father?
Imperial Father, your son has been framed.
Silence. Guards, seize the two of them and execute them immediately.
Your Majesty, spare our lives. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, wait. Dying like this? Wouldn't that be too easy on them?
I wonder what the Saintess suggests.
Rather than simply
The film
dying,
was translated
why
and
not
narrated
have
by
the two of them
Media.
pray for the people's blessings? I observed the celestial phenomena last night and discovered that a year of great drought is approaching. Why not hang the two of them above the city walls as a sacrifice for rain?
That is excellent. Then I shall leave it to the Saintess.
Imperial Father, you cannot do this to me.
Sister, you cannot do this.
Men, nail the two of them to the city wall for 3 days and 3 nights.
Imperial Father, your son has been wronged. Imperial Father,
You cannot do this, sister.
Out in the wilderness.
Did you see that? Those who harmed you have all paid the price they deserved. Mother has finally avenged you. You are the world's most well-behaved and obedient child. If there is an afterlife, you must find a mother better than me. Do not meet me again. Vengeance is served. Perhaps I should let go as well.
It's raining. I've come to take you home.
Good. Let's go home.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Did you hear that? Your mother said you tasted quite good. Zhang Huning, you consumed with your own mouth the heart's blood of your own flesh and blood. You have broken the sincerity of your fast. You have incensed the heavens. Divine retribution is coming. Your divine status will be utterly obliterated. You still have the nerve to mention your first wife to me? Being with you only makes me feel disgusted. Everything just now. Could it be what happened in the previous life? The previous life. Zhang Huning and I were actually husband and wife. No wonder. No wonder in this life. She is unwilling to save me and harbors such great hostility toward me.
Third Highness, your medicine is here. The physician said, you were hung on the city wall for 3 days. You must recuperate well.
Where is Zhang Chanyu?
Miss Chanyu is in the side hall. She woke up just now.
Help me over there.
Secondary Palace.
Go away.
Yes.
Highness, are you feeling better? It's all because of that woman Zhang Huning. She caused us to be in such a wretched state. We must not let her off easily. Highness, why are you looking at me like that?
Do you believe that people have past lives?
Highness, your servant even dreamed that your Highness and I in our last life were a loving couple.
What loving couple? It's all your fault. If it weren't for you, how could Zhang Huning treat me like this? It's all you. You're the one who ruined me.
Highness, what are you saying? I am Canyu, your Highness.
I'll strangle you to death. I'll strangle you, you woman. Zhang Huning, you consumed with your own mouth the heart's blood of your own flesh and blood. You have broken the sincerity of your fast. You have incensed the heavens. Divine retribution is coming. Your divine status will be utterly obliterated. The Grand Mage said, You share a blood relation with the Saintess. As long as I eat your heart, I will be able to stand up again. The Saintess's only weakness is the flesh and blood of her kin. Just a little bit. It will incur heavenly punishment. This is the reason why the Saintess is why I didn't personally lay a hand on you. Rest assured, I will let you fulfill your final value. Go and announce to the world that I can already stand up. I can also become the crown prince.
Yes.
Baiji. The booklet on my bookshelf. Bring it to me. It's you. You really have a long life. You didn't die even like this.
If I died, how could I apologize to you? Zhao Ning. I remember everything now. All of this was all my fault. I've come to apologize to you.
I don't need your apology. Get out.
Zhao Ning. In our previous life, we were husband and wife after all. Why must you be so heartless? This meatball soup was made using your sister. Do you feel my sincerity?
You killed Jiang Qinyu.
Yes. I killed her with my own hands. And even minced her into a pulp. Zhao Ning, why are you looking at me with those eyes? What I did in the previous life was all because I was bewitched by Jiang Qinyu. It was she who deceived me. She wanted to drive a wedge between us. My killing her is because she deserved to die. For you. And for our child, I have taken revenge.
Revenge? Even if Jiang Qinyu was disgusting, how could you be considered innocent? Yours was your own flesh and blood, yet you could still lay a hand on her. You are simply a beast. Shen Cheng, you truly make me feel disgusted. Even more disgusting than Jiang Qinyu.
Zhang Huning. Go to hell.
Saintess.
Zhang Huning. Did you really think that I came here today to beg for your forgiveness? You are truly too naive. Since you humiliate me so, do you think I will let you off? Now that you are tainted with your sister's flesh and blood, and have incurred heavenly punishment, you shall die along with me.
Speak. How can the heavenly punishment be lifted?
The heavenly punishment is already in effect. There is no way, if you want to save her, exchange it with your own life. It's useless. None of you can save her. She will be buried with me. All of you will all be buried with me.
Then I will kill you first. And let you be buried with her. How is she? Can she still be saved?
Your Highness, the Saintess's life essence has been damaged. We are powerless to save her.
Useless. You are all a bunch of useless fools. Go. All of you get out.
Zhengxing.
I'm here. I've always been here.
Don't waste your energy. I'm afraid I won't make it. Now that the great enmity has been avenged, if I die, so be it.
Zhang Huining, I do not permit you to die. Do you hear me? I do not permit you to die.
Your Highness the Crown Prince, General Pei has arrived. Your Highness the Crown Prince, this general, once in the fragments of the sacred canon, saw a record. The Saintess's divine power protects Daking. Only royal blood and a royal heart can defy heaven and change fate.
What are you doing? Do not believe him.
Saintess.
This is the third prince's trap set before his death. What is recorded in ancient texts is not necessarily true. You cannot, for my sake,
I once said, if you die, I will absolutely not live on alone. Everything I have was given by you. Even if there is only a sliver of a chance, I must save you.
3 years ago,
Outside the Saintess Manor,
the Saintess saved our little girl's life. Lady Saintess, you cannot die.
The Saintess protects Daking, giving clothes and providing medicine. Such a kind person. Yet she must suffer heavenly punishment. The heavenly way is unjust. If one person must die, I am willing to die in her place.
I seem to have heard someone say, as long as there is a blood sacrifice and sincere prayer, heaven will hear our pleas. Is it true?
The Saintess opened porridge sheds, treated chronic illnesses. Now that she is in trouble, we should not hesitate even at the cost of our lives.
Heavens, please do not take the Saintess away. I am willing to sacrifice 30 years of my life in exchange for the Saintess's health.
Heaven has eyes. Please come and save the Saintess.
Saintess,
Promise me. Live on well. Be a wise ruler. The people of this world need you.
but without you, this realm to me is but an empty city.
No. Why are you so foolish?
I said, for you, I am willing to do anything.
The Saintess cares for all living beings and has the support of all the people. The Crown Prince is deeply devoted and is willing to give his life to protect her. Such true feelings move heaven and earth, specially granting the Saintess to continue protecting all beings and safeguarding the peace of Daking.
I seem to have recovered.
My injuries have actually all healed.
Your wound has also healed.
That's wonderful. The Saintess is saved. Thank heaven.
Thank heaven.
Thank the Saintess.
Thank the Saintess. Let's go. Let's go build a temple for the Saintess. For generations. To serve the Saintess.
Let's go. Let's go together.
This might be the best ending. It is also time for me to return to the battlefield, to atone for my own sins.
What's wrong?
The film was translated and narrated
Is
by
it you?
Media.
It is Ewer. Ewer has returned to find you.
Thank you. This time, I have finally achieved completion.